On a sunny day in the quad, a week prior to the annual Fall Fest, there's a group of students having a heated discussion over Chancellor Sophocles' new policy that's featured in the Daily Reveille. Clarence Darrow, Socrates, and Thomas Jefferson are the three students involved in the debate.
Socrates, did you see the Daily Reveille today? Chancellor Sophocles is really doing it this time. What does he think? Who does he think he is trying to take away our rights?
No, I didn't have time to read this morning. I was up all night working on my tracks for Fall Fest next week. And let me tell you, they show off fresh. But what happened?
You didn't see it? Of all people, I thought you would be the one telling me. It looks like there won't be any more late nights for you. Chancellor Sophocles has placed a campus-wide ban on music.
What? The Chancellor the nudist?
Take those headphones off. You can't even hear me. I said he is banning music.
What? Banning music? That's crazy. No way. Jefferson, I have told you before, false words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil.
I'm not lying to you. You can ask anyone. Oh, Darrow, did you hear about the new policy banning music?
Oh yeah, I sure did. I saw LSU Law tweeted this morning, and now #IObject is trending all across campus.
See, Socrates, I told you I wouldn't lie to you about such an awful thing.
Wow, I can't believe this. All my hard work for Fall Fest just went down the drain. I won't get to play any of the new stuff I've been working on.
Socrates, if I were you, I would protest the Chancellor's policy.
Darrow, if I had engaged in politics, I would have perished long ago and done no good to you or to myself. I feel we must do what our Chancellor orders us. Or we must change his view of what is best.
We must change his view. The Chancellor has obstructed the administration of justice. What good will this music ban even do? I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish by passing this policy.
Oh, well, according to the Daily Reveille article, he's trying to protect the student body from the negative influences of today's music industry.
They do not make the laws to protect anybody. If anything, they should ban things that actually endangers the lives of us students.
Well, guys, following laws is what is necessary for the public good. We have made a just agreement with the school administration, and we should duly obey their commands.
This is an obstruction of justice.
The Chancellor doesn't demand compliance, but offers us a choice of obeying the laws. You can go ride the Crimson Tide if you are dissatisfied.
You! How dare you say such a thing? Treason! Not only are you siding with our enemy, but you also agree with Chancellor Sophocles' new policy.
No. Look, Jefferson, if your country leads you to wounds or death in battle, there you must follow, as is right.
Death?
Listen! So, I'm thinking if it's our duty to obey our country all the way to death, that it is only right we have to obey our campus administration all the way to the dark abyss of life without music.
Whoa, Socrates, I think you are taking this too far. Death? Battle? That seems a little drastic. This is unfair to the student body. This doesn't affect Chancellor Sophocles directly. He doesn't understand the influence music has on us. Enough with all this complaining. Let's take action. Let's take it to the court.
Or we could just take it to free speech alley since the court system is so corrupt. If we get enough students on our side, maybe the Chancellor will reconsider. Jefferson, I know you're in, but Socrates, are you going to take part or not?
Obviously, I'll be there. You need a leader after all, but Socrates, you should join us. You can help keep us grounded and reasonable in our debates.
The opinions of some men are to be regarded, and of other men not to be regarded. We shall see who is more convincing.
Well, then it is settled. We will meet at Free Speech Alley tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
The following morning in Free Speech Alley, Darrow, Socrates, and Jefferson are leading a demonstration of students. Chancellor Sophocles noticed the ruckus on his way to get lunch at the Union. He stops by to listen to what his students have to say.
My dear fellow students of LSU, as president of the Radio Club and the author of the Declaration of Independence, I feel that it is my duty to remind you of the concern we all share regarding the campus-wide music ban. I feel it is the right of the people to abolish it and to institute a new government.
Do you really think it is necessary that we institute a new government? Yes, the administration will not accomplish what they pretend to accomplish by this music ban, but may I remind you that we're just trying to get the Chancellor to change his mind, not throw him out of office?
I agree with Darrow. We ought not to retaliate or render evil for evil to anyone, whatever evil we may have suffered from him. Throwing away the administration in place is not what you want.
I don't agree with you. In my opinion, the best thing for this university would be to get rid of Chancellor Sophocles.
Now, here I am, holding all authority in the Chancellor's office and virtue with the university. And you want to get rid of me? All because of one policy? That will bring right order to LSU.
No, Chancellor, we didn't see you there. Maybe you could explain your reasoning behind the rule. If we see your side of the argument, maybe we'll be more understanding.
Music displays all kinds of evil for the use of students and instruct knowledge of every impious act.
What impious act? You weren't giving the people a chance to live by destroying special privileges.
Listening to music shouldn't be a special privilege. It is part of our unalienable rights.
But it is a special privilege that I've chosen to revoke, because when you share troubles with the troublemakers, it destroys the cities, it demolishes homes, and it corrupts our universities. And the rappers like Eminem are definitely troublemakers.
Now who's being the dramatic one?
Yikes! Would life be worth living with an evil and corrupted student body?
It most certainly would not. Of successful lives, the most of them are saved by discipline. This policy definitely enforces the discipline that you students need. Most of you are walking around here deaf, and the rest of you don't even pay attention in class because you're too busy listening to your fight-starting, weed-smoking music.
There are a great many people here who have done some of these things who really do not know themselves why they did them. You cannot fathom to blame criminal acts on music.
But he who breaches the law should never have my good word, and the man who sets up authority should be obeyed in small things and also in their opposites. This ensures order, and we must stand on the right of what is orderly for this university.
Well, Chancellor Softclays, now I see where you're coming from, but you have to understand that you can't have a sudden change from freedom of music to no music at all. Maybe we can agree upon a compromise that will make both parties happy.
Should the university tell me how I am to rule them? Is the chancellor not thought to be the ruler?
We aren't trying to tell you how to rule, but perhaps you should consider being flexible. I mean, I have been working several weeks mixing a special song for you to play at Fall Fest.
Okay. Since this is a democracy, I guess I can accommodate the students of my university. After all, there are over 20,000 students and only one of me. My proposition is that music will be allowed at all university-sponsored events. Music will still be prohibited by individual listeners across the entire campus. This includes iPods in areas such as classrooms, libraries, dining halls, and dorm rooms.
Although I don't fully agree with your actions, I will accept this compromise in hope that you will one day grant us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
The only way to achieve these conditions is by equality. By equality, I mean the next time you should consult the student body before making such a rash decision.
Fair enough, students. I understand what it is to be a good ruler and to be willing to be ruled. Next time, I'll conduct a survey as to ensure right order at our university.
Then let us follow this course and proceed in enjoying next week's Fall Fest in La Fresh Hot